feeling inspired by my trip to AirVenture. More about that later. So this time around, and maybe for a few more, we're going to take some time to look at modes of transportation. So I'm talking airplanes, ships, cars, maybe bicycles, although I'm not gonna lie, those are kind of a pain. But I think we should learn to draw some of those things and put a little cartoony flair on them. So let's go ahead and jump into our first one, my favorite, airplanes. All right, so planes are not easy. I'm just gonna say to start, there's a lot going on here, but we're gonna try to make it as simple as possible. So start with an oval, kind of at an angle if you can. And then we're gonna put kind of a triangular nub on the back there. A little oval on the front, that's gonna be where the propeller is. And we wanna kind of start to mark out where the wing goes. So we want that coming out towards you and then one opposite on the other side. And because that's supposed to look further away, it should be a little bit smaller and a little bit more of an angle. Okay, we need the little tail. We'll comb. Okay, let's map out where the windshield goes. And this will kind of come down at an angle different than the original oval we drew. Trying to figure out what I'm doing, so I'm going to clean up my lines a little bit so I can figure that out a little better, how this is actually going to look. So I'm going to curve down, and then our wings should be a little bit rounded, right? You don't want a hard edge because the way the air is supposed to go around them. So they should be a little bit curved. Okay, back to the windshield. Figure out where that's going to go. This is tricky. I'm jumping around a lot. So let's curve the bottom. Okay, mark where the windshield's gonna go. And that's going to come along the windows on the side too. So that one on the side is a little bit more like a piece of pie. Okay, I'm going to round that off more. And then these are my propeller blades. So the trouble I found is if you try to draw a plane from most any other angle, it doesn't look that great. You can draw it from the front, but you don't see a lot. If you draw it from the side, it's kind of difficult to draw the wing coming at you. So at this sort of angle is really the best angle to see the plane, be able to tell what it is. What else do we need? That connect the wings to the plane, that holds them up. So you could always leave those off, and what I'm about to draw here, the wheels, if you want to keep it super simple, you don't have to do as much. So I like to start simple and then add a little bit more. Okay, and now I'll do my drawing over all my pencil lines. So I'm using a Sharpie this time. Remember, you can use anything else that you want, or you can keep it as a pencil drawing. If you're going to work with Sharpie, just talk to a parent or guardian first, because they can stain a lot of things. So a pen is usually good. But I use Sharpie so that you can see my drawing better. Okay, now on this plane, we're going to start with just a circle, kind of in the middle of your paper. And then, so we're going to draw this coming towards us on the left side. So we've got kind of a triangle coming off the back, and then one off the front, but it's a little bit more like, think of like a dog nose, right? You can probably kind of see that, like the circle and like the dog nose. And then we'll draw some little wings off the back for a tail. Okay, and wings in the front. So on this plane, we're going to do them down low. So there's so many different planes that there's a lot that you can do. Some wings have them up above the windshield, some have them down below. So on this particular one, we're going to put them down low. Let's draw a line kind of through the middle so we can tell where it's curving. That would actually be like a painted line on the plane. So that's more decorative, but it still helps us kind of measure out things. And then a circle there for the propeller blades. And on this version, it's as if the plane is going and the propeller is going really fast. So we can't see the individual blades. It's just a circle of all the blades going all at once. All right, and then the windshield. And we've got a couple little windows here. Then this plane. So this is kind of modeled after a Cirrus, which is a Cessna. And our other plane was modeled after a Super Cub. And again, these are cartoony, so we're missing a lot of details, but planes have so much going on. They're like cars. Cars have a lot of detail to draw too. All right, I'm shaping some of this stuff up. We put our wheel down there. There are two more, of course, one off the front and one off the other side, but at this angle, we're not really able to see them that well. So we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna keep that one. Okay, and now I'm gonna do my outlining. And just say that, yes, this was inspired by my trip to AirVenture. I put together a little video of all the things I saw. And if you want to see that, just click the link below and you'll get to see quite a few planes in there, all the different stuff. Or come back next week and we'll be learning how to draw a sailboat. Ta-da!
Without compromising safety, there is entertaining us. Look at that formation. Look at the spacing between the airplanes.
Pretty cool, huh? I know, I agree. Well, I'll be here next week, so come back and see me, like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Hope to see you again.